Hollywood paranormal detectives have come to the USS Hornet. Since her launch in the 1940s, this ship was on the front line of combat during World War II. She has countless reports of paranormal activity, including full-bodied apparitions, shadow figures, and even extreme poltergeist activity. We're here to find out if this ship's brave sailors are still manning their battle stations from beyond the grave.
The Hornet is dead. Long live the Hornet.
Every year, there's 6,000 sightings of Bigfoots. And not just Bigfoots, but Yetis, skunk apes, and Sasquatch. Every year, there's 12,000 sightings of ghosts. That's people who have died and being seen where they shouldn't. Every year, there's 80,000 sightings of UFOs. That's unidentified flying objects and extraterrestrial abductions. That's 98,000 sightings of the paranormal. If half are fake and half are misidentification, that's 24,500 unexplained paranormal phenomenon. These are the cases that we are going to investigate.
I thought I heard footsteps coming at me from the front.
Charman, make it. Wow. This whole thing shook.
Or just say no. Or just say ah. Oh.
We are the Hollywood Paranormal Detectives.
The immensity of global war, as it occurred at the height of World War II, staggers the imagination. On the ground, in jungles and swamps, in mountains and forests, and on the plains, millions of men scattered around the entire world, locked in combat. In the air, thousands of others with their bombing and fighting aircraft. On the seas and beneath, other thousands with their surface ships and submarines. Incredibly long supply lines with mountains of materials to transport. Vast communication networks stretching around the earth. It was the greatest concerted organization of military might in the history of the world.
Christened by Mrs. Frank Knox, wife of the Secretary of the Navy, and the new Hornet is launched.
During World War II, the USS Hornet was anchored just 30 miles off the coast of Japan. During the war, she shot down over 1,000 planes and sank over 400 sea vessels. She now sits across the bay from San Francisco and still holds the highest suicide rate of any ship in the Navy's history. We now went on board the Hornet to meet our guide, Bill Fee.
My name is Bill Fee. I'm a former crew member of the USS Hornet. I served on the ship in 1968. I've currently been on board the ship as a lead live-aboard supervisor since the year 2000. And I deal with a lot of people for paranormal investigations and just overnight tours. So you're on the most decorated World War II ship that you can visit. We were attacked 59 times by the enemy during the 15 months we participated in World War II. During that 15 months, we never tied up at a dock, and this all happened after the Battle of Midway. So you are on the most decorated aircraft carrier that you can visit. I'm just going to bring up once. Okay. Are you ready?
Ready, sir.
My lens cap is on. That's
I got him. Oh my God.
Well, quite a few years ago, Heidi and I had a professional group. We split them up into two groups, and her group had finished investigating here and she was leaving, and I was waiting to bring my group in, and there was only like two groups of four. And as I walked in, the tablecloth that used to go from the deck across over to this other side was all between the chairs and the table legs, neatly accordion folded.
Wow.
Within a millisecond.
Bill took us deep within the bowels of the Hornet and showed us all the paranormal hotspots. No one is more knowledgeable about the Hornet than Bill, being a former crew member and having given hundreds of paranormal tours.
Now, this is a top secret room, because if you can tell, they got a cage to give you traffic, messages. But to get in here, you had to have a lock and a combination. I get a lot of activity in my groups normally because I'm being a former crew member.
Excellent.
Catapult equipment room.
Okay.
We're on the 3rd deck, meaning 3 floors below the main hangar deck. This is a hydraulic catapult. The starboard catapult is 1 deck below us. We have accumulators down here and the working trolley mechanism here. For every foot that this trolley moves here, it moves a plane on the flight deck 10 feet.
Oh, wow.
So it's a 10-to-1 ratio.
And this is it would just whip real quick, right?
It would go from here to the limit switch down there in 3 seconds.
Bill, there was a fatality in this room, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure where.
Okay.
Okay, well, we had a kamikaze pilot tried to crash into the ship but missed. So they captured the pilot and they threw him back in that solitary confinement jail cell, and he killed himself back
Now
there.
that's a jail cell just with the little opening.
Yeah, it has a steel door and a 4-inch window to look into. So that was his only light that he got into that room. So you're in the heat-up, the snack bar here on the ship. This was a common area that rank didn't apply, so if there was enlisted men standing in line and an officer came in, he stood in line just like everybody else. So you could come in here, get a Spam sandwich or a hot dog or a cup of coffee or a snow cone or cotton candy, and this was a snack bar. Paranormal-wise, we've gotten K2s and flashlights coming on and off. We've heard a lot of noises in this area. So right below us, the hospital, we get a lot of activity in. Well, many years ago, we have our Monster Bash Halloween party, and it's usually in Hangar Bay 3, which is right above us. And I was walking through early in the evening, and 2 young ladies hollered over, "Hey Bill, how are you?" Well, one of them I recognized. She was a CSI agent for Sacramento Police Department, and she had her girlfriend with her, and her friend had never been on the ship before. And in the conversation, she goes, "I have this overwhelming feeling below." What does below mean? Where we're sitting, we're right above the infirmary, the recovery area for the hospital, but I brought him down and I used the red light on my flashlight. When we walked into here, she walked right back to the bottom left-hand bunk, and she goes, "Okay, now I'm confused because I'm seeing white and I'm seeing black. I'm not sure what that means, but did you have black people on the ship?" And I said, "Well, certainly." That the soul or spirit that's still there died unexpectedly from a severe skull injury.
Oh, the detail.
So when we went to leave, walking back out, she stopped in front of the last room and she goes, "What's in here?" And I said, "The x-ray room." She wanted to go in. Sure. Because she walked in, and there, at the time there was like 10 logbooks of x-rays.
Yeah.
And she goes down about 5 logbooks, pulls one out in the dark and points to an entry, and she goes, "Oh, this is him." And the only x-ray that she's on that page was a skull x-ray. Everything else was elbows and knees and whatever.
Yeah. Wow.
And it belonged to a guy by the name of White. So it was probably a black guy with the name White.
Yeah.
And he died unexpectedly. K2s and REM pods have gone off back there. People have noticed temperature changes back there.
Back there.
The bottom left-hand bunk. This is where the enlisted men ate their meals during operations.
Okay. And there's a lot of visual here, people walking by
Oh yes.
the portholes.
Yeah.
tour over and all our information gathered, it was time for lights out. With lights out on the Hornet, it was time to start our investigation. We would head into the depths of the ship and see if we can make contact with any of the sailors still manning their post. We are searching for proof of paranormal on the Hornet.
I ask any sailors who died in this area, come here and let us know you're here.
And we are guests on your ship, and we know this is your home, and this is where you work. But we would like to talk to you. Put this device here for you. If you want to come up and activate this machine, or touch that to let me know you're here, you can do so. This is a machine you can use to talk to us. We know there's been groups here before, so you know how to use it.
Hello, we've got cosign
What happened?
right here. This thing went off. It's been dead. Hello. Thank you.
It's still quiet. Heard a noise this way. Oh. Springs. For you to say springs, is that the best word you could find to define what this did?
After that, we received no more voices and got no more evidence, so we moved from the catapult room onto the brig where the Japanese soldier was held. For this investigation, Brian has made an extremely large EM pump. This thing is very powerful and emits a huge amount of electromagnetic energy. The EM energy is what spirits use to manifest and what most of our devices work off of. So we put it in the brig to see if it could help these spirits manifest and make contact.
All right, hit the lights. Let's go quiet. All right. Prisoner, there is a hand in your cell. Can you pull my finger? Which I'm terrified already. What do you feel, Boom?
Man, it's heavy. That pump is pumping. Only one word comes to mind. I don't know why. Konnichiwa. What does konnichiwa mean? Isn't that Japanese?
Yeah.
And there was a bill that said there was a Japanese fellow that committed suicide here in this room.
In this room I'm filming into.
Yeah, we don't know what he maybe hung himself. Who knows how he did it?
Boom, can you stick your hand in there?
Absolutely. I got my hand here. Touch my hand.
Use that pump to make contact. My hand's here.
Touch my hand.
Or if you want out of your cell, give us a bang. Use this energy that's being produced from this pump.
At this point, the large EM pump begins to malfunction. Is this because the spirits were able to use the EM energy and make actual contact with it? Or was it hurting them and they didn't like it, so they damaged it?
All right, cut.
I ask you to show yourself now. Make a noise. Use one of us for energy. We've got all kinds of devices. Show yourself. What happened? You were so unhappy. You killed yourself here. We know some of you hung yourself. Let us know you're here. Let us know you're here. Show yourself. I'm going to help you. In a while, we're going to play some big band for you. But I'm going to make a little noise, a familiar knock, and I want you to finish it. You know what I'm going to do. Here we go. I'll start it, and I want you to finish it. Here it comes. You can do better than that! One more time. Show yourself! Show yourself! Make a noise. I dare you. Don't you want to scare us? I dare you. I don't know, Steve. I don't know what's going on. You don't want to knock. You don't want to take a chance. Talk to us. You don't like my attitude? I'm boom, like a drum. Let me know.
Footsteps.
Lick.
I heard footsteps, and I think Bill's right there.
I'm hearing footsteps from over here.
I'm not walking.
Did you all hear those footsteps?
Sure did. I thought you were walking
Well,
around.
I got him in frame, his shoulder, so I know he's not walking.
Okay. I hear. Bill, do you hear footsteps?
Yeah.
Okay, and you're not moving, right?
Nope.
And there's nobody in this part of the ship?
Nope.
And it said lick. It's telling me lick. Do you mean lick or do you mean Rick? You know my real name? Was that you making those footsteps? Deplete? I've never seen that word before. Deplete? The hell does that
Are
mean?
your energy depleted?
Oh, okay.
Come down to this cell, Boom.
Okay.
This is the one.
Yeah.
Let me trade places.
Yeah, let's get going here. Come on, guys. Show yourself in here. Hi. Hi. Konnichiwa.
Mushy, mushy.
That was me.
Mushy mushy.
I'm right here. You could come right at me. You could talk to us.
Recording.
What did it feel like being locked up in here? 3 days. Solitaire. You couldn't see anybody. You could hardly hear anybody. Just bread, some water. The whole crew knew you were ashamed. They were ashamed of you. What happened that got you here?
What did it feel like being locked up in here?
I'm disappointed. We came from Los Angeles, Hollywood. We hear nothing but good things about this ship that's full of ghosts. Where are you?
Let's try the kamikaze pilot. Recording. Say the one word you were supposed to say before you crashed. Come to us and say, kamikaze!
Bonsai.
Bonsai! Were you dishonored by living? And the only honorable thing to do would be to kill yourself in this cell?
Fly.
Fly.
Wow. Okay.
Recording. Say the one word you were supposed to say before you crashed.
So what was the word that everybody said when you bombed Pearl Harbor? It was Tora, Tora, Tora.
Ah.
Attack, attack, attack.
Steve, can I try that real quick? Can you EVP me? I'm gonna try it. I want to provoke. Wait. Whoa. Here we go. 0!
0!
0! We go. Okay.
Fly, 0.
Here, yeah. Japanese 0. Here we go.
Recording.
Tora! Tora! Tora!
That was my hand.
Oh.
Can you say let me out in Japanese? You said 0. You said fly.
Tora! Tora! Tora!
The other sailors, please.
To my fellow shipmates here in the brig, obviously you did something to deserve it or you wouldn't be here. Can you tell me what you're in for?
Obvious.
Life.
You're in for life?
You're in for life? Did you die in here?
Oh my god, it said life?
Yep. That was me.
Touch my hand. Hold my hand. Squeeze my hand. That's an order.
Bill, is that you moving?
I haven't moved.
Were you hearing that movement just then?
Yeah.
Got a lot of moving out there.
Like somebody coming down the ladder.
Are you out here?
I've been hearing noise for like the last 30 minutes out there.
Are you trying to make your way out of the brig? Can you make another noise?
Unless he's already gone up the ladder.
With that amazing evidence gathered in the brig, we move to the Gidunk, where we know spirits like to use physical touch and throw objects.
We got to experiment with these coins. We heard that there's been some coins that have been tossed in here, so we brought our own coins. We've got glow-in-the-dark tape that we put on these quarters, and we put numbers on them. We made these little decks, little mini decks. We're going to put the coins on, and we're going to put them around here, and we're going to be quiet and see if some of you ghosts want to move some of these coins around. We have heard, we've seen in this area, you like to move these coins. So we want to keep track of them. So we've got 4 coins, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we want all you ghosts who want to noodle with this money to show us you're here. We want you to move it. Lights out.
Is there any sailors here? Lunch is on us. We've left quarters throughout the room. 25 cents. That's what, 2 burgers and a dog?
You can get a Spam sandwich with cheese.
So there's quarters throughout the room. Feel free to touch one. Feel free to take one. Feel free to move one.
touch one of these and make it light up, or draw some energy from it so that you can make a noise?
Bill, would you like to try to make contact?
If there's any sailors down here, you got the bosun man of the watch wants to know what you're doing down here if you're not supposed to be working. Are you shirking duty? Let me know the reason you're down here. You hear that? Over there across the tape. Are you a sailor that's shirking duty? I'm the bosun man of the watch. I'm checking up on you. Oh, he quit.
I picked up the camera to put it on there, and
Almost got scared away.
it stopped immediately. We were hoping you were going to talk to us.
Are you supposed to be on watch, sailor? Or are you sitting down here taking a break? If you're not standing watch, dereliction of duty, I'll talk to the captain about getting you in the brig. Let me know why you're here.
Steve, what's the ghost box doing? Is it on?
Spirit box?
Yeah.
No?
Okay, because it just lit up. The ghost box, spirit box lit up.
What is it?
Yeah, the spirit box lit up. Oh no, the obelisk lit up.
That's
Oh, that's the K2. I mean, not K2, that's the your millimeter REM pod, right?
Oh,
it
weird.
shouldn't be on. What, lit up on it?
Yeah, the lights just went on by themselves.
Were you trying to touch this? You can reach out and touch it now. Do you like the music?
Would you like something more modern?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! K2 just went off.
And the REM pod.
There we go. K2 just went off.
Would you like some different music? Is this too old-timey for you? Are you a newer? Are you a fresher spirit?
Maybe it's a Vietnam ghost. Isn't it interesting how Bill said, hey, do you want something from the 60s?
Want me to change the music?
Yeah, maybe go to the 60s.
I am getting some chills all of a sudden.
Yeah.
That all night.
The K2 went off and the REM went off. That K2 went like 3 or 4.
Are you, little 80s? You like this music better? Let us know.
Ah,
K2 big time.
K2 big time. Okay, we got ghost sign.
Is this better? Can you set that meter off again for me?
I got some coldness right here, Steve. A cold feeling here.
It's fluctuating.
All right, the coins are still there.
Man, Brian, I got it over here now. Damn it.
Getting chills?
Yeah, there's like
I'm
a
getting
cold.
lots of chills.
There's a cold thing coming right on my damn shoulder now.
Are you touching Boom's shoulder?
Wow. Take it easy there, ghost. You're right here. I got like a. I feel like I got a ghost. Something right here.
Are you right here?
If you're here, touch both of these at the same time.
Or move one of the coins.
Yeah, even better.
Or if you're confused by this music, because this is not music from your time, touch your device. Talk through this.
Would you like would you like different music? Is this music not good for you?
Obelisk says, Zoo! Welcome to the jungle, Zoo. Kind of close.
Brian, is the table moving or is that you?
That was me.
Okay. We know you're here, so if you don't want to move these lights, move one of these coins.
Or just make a noise. Like, we will not put you in the brig if you're down here and you're not supposed to be. We are cool. Bill's cool. We're in port. We're on holiday. So it's okay to come out. We know you're here. It's fine. Come out. Don't be afraid. The party's happening. We got the music pumping. We got the party going. We're going to have some...
Oh, there goes K2.
Oh my God!
Woohoo!
Oh my God!
Hello.
Partying,
Oh
baby.
my God!
Hello. And
Hello.
the K2 went off.
Yep, both
Hello.
at the same
That
time.
doesn't happen.
I got chills. Woo! I got
That
chills.
doesn't happen.
What happened?
The REM millimeter I have that is a touch sensor just went off through touch.
Like that.
I
And
gotta
the
touch it to
And
go
the
off.
K2 went
and the
off at the
K2
same
went
time.
off.
So the party's here.
Yeah.
Party's here, yeah.
Yeah. And
So
this
touch it again. You
and
like
I
those
definitely
lights?
this is cold as shit. This is so cold right here. We got a spirit. Brian, I think we got a spirit at this table with us. We have a ghost right here.
Have you joined us at the table?
I think so.
Can you
Mommy,
can you knock on the table for me, please?
for the REM to go off.
We got
Remember on
power.
the Charman Bridge, I was like, no one's been able to do it. Make that go off. Thank you so much.
Can you do that again, please?
Can you do that again?
We'd love to see you do that again.
Gather your energy.
Take energy from our batteries, from
3,
whatever you need.
2, 1, touch it. Oh my God! Oh my God!
Thank you so
Oh
much.
my God!
Thank
Oh
you
my
so
God!
much.
So cool.
Oh my! Thank you so much.
Can you answer questions that way?
Can you touch it again, please? Oh my God! It went off twice, and it went off on the countdown. All right, if you like that game, we're gonna play the countdown again. If you can touch it again on the countdown, gather your energy. Work with me. In 3, 2, 1, touch it. Did you use all your energy?
That's me.
Yeah.
It said course at some point. I didn't hear it.
Yeah, I didn't hear it.
It might have been as the device was going off. All right, this is right here for 2 purposes. 1, you can talk to us through this. East. You're wondering what heading we're on? Are we heading east? We are docked and the party is happening.
Whoa.
What happened?
You feel it?
Felt like something slid up my leg.
Observe.
Nice.
Observe. Okay. We are going to be quiet for a count of 10 seconds and observe. And quiet. You've shown us you're here. You have put your faith in us by doing what I consider the impossible, touching the REM millimeter.
If you touched my leg, will you make one of these meters light up to prove to me it was you? Because I felt somebody touch my
Whoa,
leg.
whoa, whoa. Is there anybody else here?
What's that light over there?
Well, I swear I saw movement right
I
there.
just saw it moving too. I just saw it moving over there.
Show yourself!
Ghost meter's going.
I saw something move too, Steve. I thought it was Bill. Bill, were you over here?
No, I'm sitting down.
Let's lose the lights.
Got that camera right there.
Yeah. I saw it too, Steve.
Oh, watch this.
Owl has said something.
It's cold as shit in here.
Owl has said count. Do you want me to do a countdown?
Want to do the count again?
Here we
Sorry to
go.
jump like that, but
We're gonna do the
I
countdown
looked
again.
up, and it's like I saw someone walk by.
I saw something too. I didn't see someone, but I saw something.
Okay, that was high.
Sitting right here.
3, 2, 1. Touch the meter.
K2 just went off. Thank you.
You're just messing with me now.
K2 went off. Little blink. It was only like a small
I saw
one.
it out of the corner of my eye.
Spread out. We've
I
got
didn't
this
have it
here.
on camera.
Okay, Steve, can you feel me?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna ask for a big favor from.
Oh, K2 just went off.
Hello.
Oh, thank you.
What is that?
The REM meter went off.
The REM pod.
I've never had that pod go off before.
Having the REM Mel go off for the first time ever was an amazing experience. We then moved on to the medical bay to see if the spirits there could give us the same evidence we got in the Gidunk.
Numerous times, K2s and REM pods have gone off back there. People have noticed temperature changes back there.
Back there.
The bottom left-hand bunk. That's why I told Boom to put that.
This one right here. That's one I'm gonna
The
put.
bottom.
This right here.
No, all the way in the end.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna put the REM pod there, and I've got a temperature gauge on it too. So.
And when you're ready, we'll turn the lights on.
Let me get my ghost chimes.
Should one of us lay there?
That would be you, Steve.
I'll do that.
Steve, are you gonna lay in the bed now, or are you gonna wait?
I'll lay in the bed.
All right, because I'm gonna put the REM pod out.
I'll be out in a minute. Recording. Cadet, I am going to lie in your bed.
Sailor, not cadet.
I'm sorry, sir. Sailor, I am lying in your bed.
Think we're good?
Oh,
What the hell was that?
That was me.
no, this surge.
Oh,
Did you feel that?
Something happened.
Did you see how both REM pods just burst and stopped?
I didn't see yours go. I saw
Mine was going off too.
Any musicians here? If I've got a ghost that was a musician, you play the drums, you play the horn. Touch these. These are chimes. They sound good. Make these chimes go off. Now we heard earlier that some gentleman, Mr. White, died here. Maybe of a skull injury. Bill told us a story. We hear you're back here. Ooh. Okay. Mr. White?
Was that you, Mr. White? Is there anyone here who's died of a skull injury? Unexpectedly?
Now I'm feeling a little bit of pressure on my jaw.
Wow.
Right here. That's my device that has never gone off on the earth. It just went off in my hand. Am I lying in your bed? Because I feel like there's pressure on my jaw,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, if it hadn't happened earlier, I would have just lost my mud because my REM pod went off. So
Yeah.
my REM pod just went off.
In your hand.
Yeah.
Very cool. And we got the REM pod above you, and it's went off 2 times. Okay, I just saw something, guys. I just saw some energy, a light move. A ball, not an orb, a ball of light just dotted out over here towards Steve. Mr. White?
You know, like you get punched in the jaw and it's hard to close your mouth a little bit?
yeah.
I feel like that a little bit. But it's like, it's so subtle, I'm not sure.
Are you uncomfortable, Steve?
Not really.
Okay.
But I feel like I can really feel my blood pumping in my neck. Does that make sense?
That's weird.
I can like, it's like loud.
Is there anyone here with us right now that would like to speak to us?
Hello.
I'd call that a big yes.
Yep.
Touch this one down here now. Touch this one. Come on, you touch that one. Touch this one, please. Wrong.
Did you die in this infirmary?
Projection.
Are you projecting yourself on Steve? Are you making his jaw feel weird in his neck?
I'd call that a big yes.
Why is that one going off and his isn't?
Maybe our friend is hanging out on the upper bunk
Or standing.
or standing.
Tap on me or touch the wall or make a noise. Soldiers.
Mmm.
Were you a soldier? Were you a civilian?
Wow.
Is that my yes for when we get questions right?
It seems to be so far the light up with the green light seems to be the yes response.
If lighting up the green light means yes, say country.
Is that your
Soldier.
stomach, Steve?
Country.
No, yours.
Was that noise, Bill?
No, that wasn't me. That was down the passage right here.
That was loud.
That's
I
why,
heard
yeah,
that.
very loud.
Disaster.
Okay.
That was very loud. Did you just make that noise down the hall?
Change up, and I think Brian should lay down for some reason. I don't know why, Brian.
I'm
I got
happy to do it.
I get the
Yes.
And yes, that's a yes.
I get the feeling
Maybe because I'm sort of dressed as a sailor.
maybe so. I don't know why. I just got the feeling, Brian, that you should lay down.
I'm now lying here. Did you request that I come here? Boom seemed to think you wanted me in your bunk. Is that lay?
Lay.
Nice.
I am laying in your bunk.
Nice.
What was the word?
Lay.
Oh,
Lay.
Cool.
Different
Oh,
light
yellow.
went off. Different light went off. Yellow one.
Thank you very much.
Yellow for Brian.
Green for Steve.
Is there a green for Steve? Can you make the green light go off, please?
Are you happy that I'm the one lying in your bunk now? Enough.
Enough. You've had enough?
Do you want us to leave?
Oh boy.
Green light for Steve.
That's a yes.
Yeah, I think maybe we should wrap it up over here and move.
Yellow light
Yes.
for Brian.
Wow. Okay.
One more green. You want... Oh my god.
Okay.
Went straight to green.
Can you
Back
go
to yellow? Back to yellow.
Is that you, Bill?
That was green. Yellow. Oh my god, it went back to yellow.
What is going on up there?
Is that because you want us to leave? I'm sorry if we're disturbing you. We really just want to talk.
All right, one green.
I think we should go, guys. We should go to the infirmary to the.
Can you do a green or yellow again on command like that?
Demon.
Excuse me.
Is there a demonic force here?
Oh, green.
Oh boy. Oh
Green.
boy.
Green, green, green. No.
I got demon on the
Oh boy.
obelisk.
Oh boy.
So you want us to leave? Go yellow.
We got dark. I knew we had a dark force.
Green. No. Green's wrong. Yellow. Not green. Yellow.
If you want us to stay, go green. If you want us to leave, go yellow. All right. You can answer me with this device by touching it. Is it okay that I'm lying in this bunk? Is there anyone here with me? There's Boom. This is a special room for patients that were badly burned. So I'm assuming there was a lot of suffering in here. Is there anyone still in here in that kind of suffering and torment? Can you sit down here next to me on the bunk? Make a sound, say a word. I want to know you're here. Touch the device that's lying by my side. I heard that thump again. Is that you?
Even with the thermal cam, no evidence was being gathered, so we moved on to the galley.
All right, sailors. It's It's the end of the night. We're having a nice mess hall meeting. Anyone in the front of the ship? We got a little bit of late night rations left over. You haven't had dinner. Come chow down. Grab your tray, hit the chow line. Come see us.
Come on. Come out.
Since we have nothing here, do you want to go down into the Sidewinder missile room?
Sure. For the final investigation of the evening, we went down to the Sidewinder missile room in the depths of the Hornet, and we would not be disappointed.
I was sitting in the chair. The group was doing an investigation. One of the people in the group was sitting on that part of the table, and then we discovered there was somebody sitting next to her that wasn't in our group. Another group, another time, somebody was taking a couple of snapshots of the area, and one of their people was standing here, and behind them was a full entity behind them with a hand on their shoulder.
Oh, amazing. Maybe this is like a workstation here?
Oh.
That's where the entity was sitting.
Oh my. Oh. Again.
It's getting touched.
That thing is active tonight. Oh my God.
That went off twice without being touched.
Because no one's been able to do it all night. I want to go straight to Spirit Box. All right.
Here it goes again, Steve. Nice.
Going off again. Oh my God. So you're right here.
Absolutely.
You're right here. Sidewinder missile room. We heard there's a large entity in here that appears behind people.
Touches their shoulder.
And I think I heard you just pull people's hair down here. And you're touching this device. Can you touch this device? Or can you talk through this radio signal? No one on the ship has been able to do it all night. Can you talk through this radio?
What's that mean, Steve?
That means something is touching it.
But it went green and red and the middle ones weren't on.
So are you touching this?
REM pod again.
REM pod is at red and yellow.
Ghost meter
Ghost Pro is going on.
Somebody's right here with us.
Oh my gosh.
Somebody's really here
REM
with
pod
us.
is
K2.
K2, REM pod, Ghost Meter Pro, all just went off.
We got ghost hunter.
Can you...
All of them just sort of hit a
Can
wave.
you do that again? That was pretty impressive. Thank you so much.
We got
Thank
ghost
you
hunter.
so much.
God, that ghost.
Are you glad that we're here? You want to speak with us?
Can you touch the devices one more time, please? You're doing it. You've done it.
Awesome.
Absolute contact.
Do you want to talk to us?
If you can answer yes and no, as a yes, make the devices go off now. Thank you very much with an absolute answer. Are you a male?
A man.
Yes. K2?
K2.
REM Mel? Are you under 20 years old? Are you over 20 years old? Are you American? A little bit. Pro.
Spirit. Do you know Bill? You know Bill? Hey!
Woo! Alright. Are you Admiral Clark?
Do you like Bill?
That's a no.
Do you respect Bill?
Yes. Nice. Awesome. So you're male, you know Bill, you respect Bill. You probably like Bill. We like Bill too.
If you can't make words with the spirit box, can you light the other equipment for us, please?
Yes.
Thank you very much.
I'm totally coming. Yes, you're welcome.
Yeah. Are you enjoying this conversation we're having? Do you like talking to us? I would think we get kind of lonely here. I'm not with Admiral Clark. I'm not Admiral Clark.
Okay.
I have never been able to do yes or no answers with a device like this.
All right, we have to say goodbye.
All right.
As a final goodbye, can you light everything up one more time? Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Oh,
Thank
goodbye.
you. We hope to see you soon.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
We leave the Sidewinder missile room knowing we made absolute contact with an intelligent spirit. The entire night, the spirits of the Hornet have been giving us intelligent, relevant responses.
Fly. Fly.
Here we go.
0.
And nothing could have prepared us for the contact we made in the Gee-dunk.
2, 1, touch it. Oh my God! Oh my God!
Thank you.
We are overjoyed that the spirits of the Hornet chose us to make absolute contact.
Can you do that again? That was pretty impressive. Thank you so much.
We leave the Hornet with a feeling of accomplishment and a feeling of brotherhood for the spirits of this great ship.
Thank you so much for showing us around and introducing us to the spirits and being our guide through the whole night and being a part of our team for the evening. We appreciate it.
I had a great time myself, and I'm glad you guys did, and hope you come back and do it again.
Absolutely, sir.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching episode 5 of Hollywood Paranormal Detectives. We have some huge investigations coming up this year, including the Pasadena Playhouse and the Goldfield Hotel. Please subscribe to our YouTube page and follow us on all social media outlets and email us with any questions you might have. And as always, like, follow, share, spread the word about our show and help us keep growing. Thank you.
Hollywood Paranormal Detectives have come to the USS Hornet. Since her launch in the 1940s, she was on the front lines of combat during the Second World War. She has countless reports of paranormal activity, including full-bodied apparitions, shadow figures, and even poltergeist activity.
We got people walking up.
We're here to find out if people will walk through a shot, even if they see people talking, and find out if they've ruined.
Let's do it again.
Hollywood Paranormal Detectives have come to the USS Shasta.
Brian, we're here for the Hornet.